Well, first I would say this is a long-term project, so to start grading now is a little bit early for me, especially with a weird pandemic season. Uh, I'm happy with the response that the guys have had and how they're training, but we still got a long ways to go. If I was to put a letter grade on it, it would be in the low B range somewhere. To be honest with you, I have no idea. The fact that we had a 2 month preseason and then we were off for a couple of months, 3 months, and then we had to jump right back into it and go. I'm surprised and happy with the response of the guys, but we still got a long ways to go. I mean, we haven't even played our best soccer yet, so there's work to be done. We have very good players on this team. Some fit the system. Some have to work a little harder to be a part of it. We need to add a couple of pieces as we work into the future for sure. But really a synergy of a group and understanding a game model, it takes longer than 3 months of playing soccer. So I just they need time together. I'm really happy with the growth of some of the younger players. They've really grown a lot, but they still need to dominate this level to really start talking about championships and stuff. The word I'd use is anticlimactic. You build a microcycle to prepare players to play for competition, and to push 8 games into 6 weeks now breaks the microcycle. So now it really becomes about regen and get back after it. So there'll be a lot of spikes, not as many valleys. There'll be hills and basins. So we've changed it from what we've done in the past, and we're going to continue to evolve because we're learning as coaches also. I would tell you that it's as challenging as any season I've ever been involved in, from youth soccer all the way through professional. You're in the past, you have things where it changes week to week or month to month. It is very much day to day, and there are times where you're getting ready for a game and you find out that afternoon that the game is postponed. So it's really multiple changes within a day. So we're all learning, and I think the guys have adapted pretty well to it. There are two, and they'll be interesting to you considering I've been involved in pro soccer a long time. The first one is high school soccer. I won a state championship in 2005, and Lamar Nagel, who played for the Sounders forever, was on my team. And the interesting thing about high school is you walk in and you don't know which kid skipped class that day. You don't know which kid didn't eat their lunch or whose girlfriend broke up with them. So the variables were so vast that to win something there, you need a little bit of luck. The second one was the Guam national team, and preparing for the EAFF. You're you don't know who is going to get released from their pro teams. You have 15 hours on an airplane. Planes can get canceled and stuff. So you were literally planning for a 5 day training camp that turned into a 1 day training camp, and you got to play North Korea. So, I look at those things and say they were challenging. This season's been very similar. With each day there's a new challenge, and we have to adapt. My wife and I have raised 5 kids, and our youngest is 17, and he's the oldest 17-year-old considering what he's been through. The word patience is, I thought I was gonna move on from patience after raising kids and having them be off in college and on in their lives, but this year it's been all about patience. Be grateful for the opportunity you have, and be patient because it's gonna come. We just don't know when. Yeah, Ricky's a guy I've known since he was at Shattuck St. Mary's as a high school kid. I mean, he's been an academy level pro prospect for a long time. Went to Creighton, played at Lane United in the PDL league season that I used to play. So I've seen a lot of him. We have good center backs. Yvonne Magales, Kyle Venter, Wahab Akwe, they can handle him, but you have to be patient. You have to defend honestly, because the one time you turn off a little bit, that's when he gets you because he's clever.